Travelers!
Hello.
It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is Two Traveling Tour TV. Welcome in. It is the time of the day again on a Wednesday. So, after quite some time, actually, we are back to a regular Wednesday edition of our International Travelers Hangout. It has been a while. I remember that the first Wednesday edition we did after we came back from our trip to the Dominican Republic was completely centered around that trip.
Yes.
And, now it is time to kind of move on from there.
Yes, let's move on.
Leave that part behind us. And, basically get back to other things, basically. Yes. Because there has been an awful lot of talk about that. Exactly. And, we are at home after all once again, so that means that the time has come to start looking for trips. And as you know, we have been looking at some trips left and right. So no doubt we will be discussing that later on in our live stream. Another thing we will be doing in our live stream, I'm going to show you. Yeah, this
it's invisible.
It is an invisible beer bottle, of course, green screen. But I will be testing to see where my taste buds are when it comes to tasting beer. I mean, I don't really have my smell and taste all the way back yet. I actually have a little while to go, I'm afraid for that. But it is coming. It is slowly but surely coming back. And it seems like for some reason that I have my taste more back than my smell at this point in time, which is odd. But okay, whatever. So we'll see where we are when it comes to tasting beer. I've noticed that different foods and different beverages I taste basically to
different degrees.
To different degrees, which is odd because you would think, okay, you would taste everything at the same level. No, some foods I taste more than others.
Do you think it is that you taste maybe like sweet more or salty more or spicy more or sour more, like certain?
You know what? It's really a crapshoot.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes it seems like it's I don't know. It's just doesn't seem to matter.
It's
really
random.
Yeah, it's completely random. It's like rolling the dice. Like, okay, you're gonna be able to taste this pretty good. Oh, okay. And then I taste something else, and it's like I taste nothing. It's like, all right. Anyways, let's have a look at the chat here. I see that we're 3 minutes into the live stream already. 16 fellow travelers here, which is awesome, guys. If you haven't done so yet, please remember to hit those good old thumbs up for us. We'll very much appreciate that. And just in case you have still a red button out there somewhere,
why would you?
Turn it gray.
Yes.
Turn it gray. That way you stay updated with the latest we have going on our channel. Hit that notification bell if you want to be among the first ones that get notified. And
share us out.
Yeah, we have a lot going on always on our channel. Every week there is live streams. We're trying to do, in addition to set live streams, a vlog. We'll see how long that lasts because there's only so much content we have from the Dominican Republic.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why, right? Okay, good. Time for the chat here. First one in the house was Dewey. The realtor just left, so now I am ready for showtime. All right. Welcome in, my friend. Always good having you with us. Daniel Fields also in the house.
Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. Thanks so much for joining us. Not sure if Nancy is at work or not, but if she is with you, please say hi to her from us. I see that Anne Hendley, another regular here in the International Travelers Hangout, has also joined us. Hey, Anne, what's going on? You're here too.
Oh, you know what? That Cam, she's a nice woman. And you know what? She's a great travel advisor.
Really?
Yes, she is. She's
I
very
did not know that.
Very good. I book all my trips with her.
Do you?
Yes. So do you.
Wow. Shocker. Lindy Lou, welcome in. Glad to have you on board today with us once again. What do we have here? Would someone, says Lindy Lou, hand me some popcorn, please? For some reason, I'm craving popcorn. That's funny. You know what? I will say this. Sometimes there are just moments that you really get in the mood for a particular food or drink.
Or a snack, yeah.
It's odd. I don't know what it is, but it's like very specific. Like, okay, this is what I want to eat, and this is what I want to eat right now.
You know what I could go for?
What?
Hummus.
Hummus? Meh, not on my list of favorite foods.
Hummus.
Dan Schultz in the house. Hey, Dan.
Dan.
I have heard that Dan is going to be traveling here rather soon. next month in July, the cruise, right?
Yeah, tell us about it, Dan.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, what else? Some meetings and greetings. Hey, Tyrannical Mystery Covers, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining us today. Lindy Lou likes her popcorn, definitely with lots of butter. Okay, rather you than me.
Too.
Yeah, that's Kimberly's department, butter popcorn.
He doesn't like butter.
No, I you know what? I don't care too much for dairy in general.
You don't.
I like yogurt, I like ice cream, and that about sums it up for dairy for me. I can drink milk. That's okay too.
I don't drink milk.
All right, Greg Carter, welcome back, my friend.
Greg.
Good to have you with us today. Derek and Gregory. Hello, my beautiful friends. Hey, great to have you with us on board. Derek and Gregory from D&G Explorers. Always glad to have you here. Dan says, yes, the old number 77. I'm kind of lost here.
I don't know what that means.
All right. Well, maybe we can get Dan to kind of explain where that comment came from. I didn't miss any moderators yet, did I? Oh, I see. We're going to be coming up on them. Tyrannical Mystery Covers is suggesting for me to eat a jalapeno. Would that get my taste back? Or is that just to see exactly how good or how bad my taste buds are functioning at this point in time? Daniel says, no taste meant you could drink cheap beer. Well, tell you what, the beer that we have here, that Rolling Rock, that is not that expensive.
No.
It's
we just like it.
And we have a good deal always going on at the distributor where we pick it up, so it works out. Nick D is the first moderator in the live stream today. I actually wouldn't mind if I couldn't taste most beers. What? You don't care for beers? I guess so. Nick is more what is it? Rum and diet, right? That's what he always gets. Anyway, since Nick is in the house, we're going to be playing the clip for him.
I can taste the beer.
Nick is a moderator. Can you now?
Yeah.
Good for you. That's right, from the state of Kentucky, it's Nick D tuning in, fellow traveler that has traveled several times before with us.
Okay, we're at the point we can't travel without Nick and Megan.
I know. I think they have been there for every single trip group trip that we have done.
Everyone.
That's amazing. Yes. That's really amazing. All right, what else is going on? I see some meetings and some greetings, and then I see Fortman, aka Kenny Oaks, in the house. Hey, what's going on, my friend? Welcome aboard. Bill and Lucy from MGM Family Travel. Hey guys, great to see you here today. More meetings and greetings.
Everybody's meeting and greeting.
That's always good. And yes, indeed, guys, if you do happen to see anyone come into the chat, please be sure to welcome them. Just take 2 seconds that takes to say hi. Odds are, because of all the comments we go through, that you will get to them before we do.
And we want everybody to feel welcome.
Exactly right. Okay, what else? Oh, I see Eric here in the house. Travel Adventures with Eric B. That is hello from New York City. That's right. Eric is traveling at this point in time.
Oh, great.
And that is the first of 2 trips that he had coming up, I believe. The first one was indeed New York City, and then the next one is going to be Iceland for him.
Ooh.
If I am not mistaken. If there's any trips that you're planning on taking in between, Eric, let me know.
Let us know.
But let us know. How is New York City? What have you exactly been checking out? Anything that stood out to you? Let us know. Traveling with Nick P. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Well, hey, right back at you. Nick, glad to have you on board. Always good. Dewey says, my realtor is giving me a discount for travel advice. Guess where my first referral will be? Oh, nice. Dan says, Kimberly just booked my first celebrity cruise in the retreat. Ooh.
Yes. You're going to have a wonderful time. It's Mexico, which, we all know how I feel about Mexico.
Yeah, we know how you feel about Mexico.
So, I mean,
it's hard not to at this point. That's great. Hey, look, our neighbors.
Hey!
3 Souls Paranormal from Pittsburgh. What is going on, guys? Great to see you today. Welcome back. Troy Stansel, also from Kentucky.
Troy.
Afternoon, T3. Neil sounds much better. Hello, everyone else. Well, guess what, Troy? I do feel a lot better than I was for a while back there. But I still don't really have completely my taste buds back. Well, I have my taste buds, but I don't really work right. My smell is leaves a lot to be desired too. But hey, gotta take baby steps, right? So we're getting there. Anyways, welcome in. I see the Down Under Cruiser saying, I'm craving the C word. Cruising. Yes. Yeah, that's a whole different way to look at the C word. Anyway, Sean and Ilana from the land Down Under, welcome back here in the International Travelers Hangout. It appears that Eric is not fond of hummus.
Hummus.
It's a particular food, really. It really is.
Hummus.
I know you
kinds.
do. But it seems like Eric is with me on that one. Traveling with Nick P says, no butter? To each their own, I guess.
I know.
Yeah, a lot of people cannot really believe that, Nick, but it is what it is. Let's see. Lots of meetings and greetings. Hey, Margie Butcher's in the house. Hey, Margie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you today. What else? What else? Dan says, Kimberly got his first class airfare for two from Cleveland to Fort Lauderdale for 1,061 round trip.
For two people.
That's first class. You did good on that
for
one.
For two people. Yes.
Yeah, that's really good. Well done. Well done. Dewey says, I tried to be at most of the group trips, just didn't know you soon enough, or I would have been there.
I know you would have been.
Oh, trust me, Dewey. We know. You know.
We love you.
Would. We know you would. And hey, there's many more group trips that we're going to be doing. So I'm sure that you will be on many of them, really. So Nick says, oh, that's right. Apparently, Eric has a birthday coming up. Ooh, did not realize that. Good information. Thanks for sharing that. Troy says a jalapeno won't help you taste, but it will for sure make your nose act like a leaky faucet.
Yes.
Coming out the next day. Hey, what can I say? That's what jalapenos do, right? Let's see here. Am I missing something?
I don't know.
Yes, right there. G&J Travels. That is Graham. And this time I got it. Patterson from Scotland.
Yes.
That's right. Welcome in. Welcome back. That's Graham Patterson all the way from Scotland tuning in. That means we got several countries already represented. Graham.
Okay.
See? I'm getting there. It took me only, well, how many months? But
like a year.
But hey, gotta practice, right? Gotta practice. All right. What else? Hey, I see Doug from the Spikers in the house. Hey, hello. Cindy is in a meeting at the moment. Sorry, on my phone can't tackle. Hey, not a problem at all, Doug. We're glad you're here in the first place. Always glad having you on board. So that said, let's play the clip for the Spikers that we have here. There we go. Our first moderator ever. That is Doug tuning in from the state of Florida from Spikers Crazy Adventures. Welcome back, my friends. Eric says, just got here a couple hours ago. I'm in my hotel, about to leave and go to the... Oh, he's going to a game tonight.
Good.
Nice. Have fun, Eric. Have fun for sure. Okay, more...
Oh, ankle update.
Oh, we have an ankle update here. That's right. Medical mystery covers had an injury on his ankle and is recovering from that. He says smaller ankle brace and 100% weight on it.
Ooh. Wow, that's good.
That is progress. Way to go. Hopefully you will be recovered from that shortly. All right. What else? Then telling Dewey how great of a job you did.
Thank you, Dan.
Bill and Lucy are pointing out that they booked the Carnival Horizon for July 4th. They're cruising in 18 days. Still can't believe we're cruising.
I know.
That is fantastic, guys. That is absolutely fantastic. As a matter of fact, it was only yesterday that I tuned in for Nancy and Anthony's live stream from Nautical Nurse Nancy. They are on Royal Caribbean's Adventure of the Seas right now, if I remember correctly. And they seem to be having a blast out there. So hopefully for you, that will be no different. That's fantastic. So what is your itinerary like? What destinations are on your route? James Cattonese in the house. Hi. Hey, James. Thank you so much for joining us today. Awesome. More meetings and greetings then.
Lots of them. Good.
Looks like Lindy Lou would have joined Eric if she could. She loves baseball. Good deal. And then we are all caught up. All right.
Caught up. Goodbye.
What? That Kimberly, what? Really? What? Oh boy. Call me V in the house. Hi Kim and Neil and all you beautiful people. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you in here once again. Call me V. Let's see here. I see a crazy Spaniard in the house. We booked Disney Fantasy for April 23rd, 2022. Can't wait. Nice, nice. All right, well, welcome in, Rafael. We're going to play the crazy Spaniard clip here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where is the crazy Spaniard clip? Right there. That's right, from the state of Oklahoma, it is the Visos tuning in. Welcome back, welcome back. Glad to have you on board once again. Bill and Lucy, in response to the question I asked regarding their itinerary, they have Amber Cove and Half Moon Cay.
I love Half Moon Cay.
Well, we are familiar with Half Moon Cay. Well, Half Moon, we should say Key, otherwise Dennis is going to be getting on us. But so Half Moon Cay. Beautiful, beautiful island. I'm not sure if you've already been there, but you're not going to regret going there for sure. It's absolutely gorgeous. Crystal clear waters, pristine beach. It's amazing. Really an amazing place. Amber Cove, I am not sure. I don't think we have been there, have we? No, I don't think we have been to Amber Cove. So when it comes to that, you got to let us know. Okay, more meetings and greetings. Very good. It appears that Rafael had a job interview today. Good deal, good deal. Well. Hopefully that went well, and hopefully Rafael can start a new job here soon. And then we're once again all caught up. Good deal. All right, so what do we have today for you guys? Rather full program. We're basically going back to the way we did things on Wednesday before we went to the Dominican Republic. So there's going to be a new fellow traveler of the week. Yes, we do have that. We have someone for Travel Vlogger Spotlight.
Yes.
So we singled out a video for that. As you can see, we have a background behind us to guess. So there's going to be that taking place. Anything else that I'm
We're going to talk a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about upcoming trips and things that we have been considering. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot going on. Now, remember, if there's anything you wish to discuss,
please bring it up.
Bring it up in the chat, guys. That's all you got to do, and we'll have a talk about that. So, easy enough. I mean, the topics we discuss in here don't necessarily have to come exclusively from us. If there's anything you wish to talk about, please do share with us. All right, more comments coming in, and I see that Cindy has joined us now too. Cindy. So we got both spikers in the house. That's awesome. Welcome in, Cindy. Glad to have you on board. You know what? I'm gonna play that clip again.
You just like it.
It's a nice clip. Cindy is awesome. So
Cindy's awesome.
There we go. All right, way to go, way to go. That is Cindy from Spiker's Crazy Adventures. Welcome in. You're most welcome. You're absolutely most welcome. Okay, so what else do we have? Oh, I see. Hi. I see that Don and Heather from Texans Who Travel in the house. Hey, guys, late to the party. Well, hey, rather late than ever. So thank you so much for joining us. Glad to see you in here. So Don and Heather, who are with us and shared in that rather dreadful experience in the Dominican Republic.
There were good points.
But
we enjoyed each other's company.
I do maintain that was the best part.
The buildings were pretty.
That was the best part. But you realize what we're doing, right? We are continuously going over what little went right.
Yes.
So, but hey, that is what you have to do in situations like that. Okay, let's see here. I think I saw some other. Ravel says that this interview went well. Need all the prayers he can get. All right. Well, So everyone, send Rafael all your thoughts, prayers, good
Positive
positive
vibes.
vibes, and let him get that job. Okay. Let's see. Sean says, Neil, I do need to bring you up to date. It is a Thursday at 7:49 Wednesday, so old news. Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah,
Because he lives in the future.
Yeah, he lives in the future. That's right. Technically, you could ask Sean, well, what does the future look like? And then he can give you for a whole day out.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? Okay. Rafael says that he's in the pool. So nice,
Oh,
97 degrees there. Really? That warm? Oh, my. You know what? It is only in the low 70s here, I believe, today.
Nice.
But it's really nice. It doesn't need to be 97 for me. We're getting some hugs from Dewey. Good deal, good deal. Thank you so much for that. Nick says, unusually cool here. Megan is dying for pool weather. Really? Well, what is it looking like out there in Kentucky then, Nick? Dan goes, what were yesterday's
I
know! Nice. You're getting a compliment from Call Me V here. I love your look today.
Thanks.
That's very nice. Thank you for that. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to jump into it with our program for today. So have a look behind us. I'm going to try to show you the picture here. There it is. There it is. So if you have any idea where this picture was taken, do let us know. Where was that picture taken? If you have an idea, let us know. As usual, there is a lot of points to be awarded, but where will they be redeemable this time?
As Spain.
As Spain? Why as Spain?
Wonder why as Spain?
Well, why?
Because that's where we're going.
Okay, I think if you're going to whisper, no one can hear it. Remember, the microphone is right there.
We're considering going to Spain.
Yeah, elaborate a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be asking.
Actually, we found a really good deal. And I'm putting it out there in case anyone is interested. Please message me. Because if we get enough of a response, we will definitely be booking it. It is a great deal. It's on a Norwegian. It's we're looking at doing the one that goes out of Barcelona. It would be in October. And we would have ports that are in Spain and Italy. And it's a 7-night cruise. And you're looking at, for a balcony, around $2,500 for 2 people, around. So that's a pretty good deal. And we can also get and right now the airfare is really good as far as to Spain, including booking it through Norwegian. I'm looking at a little over $1,000 for 2 people round trip.
That is pretty good, particularly for Europe. Okay, let's go back to the comments here for a moment. According to Lindy Lou, says 97 is warm in Oklahoma. Trenico Misery Cover says it's 94 and partly cloudy where he is. And in Kentucky, they seem to have similar weather to what we have over here. Okay, and then we're starting to get some guesses coming in on our background today. According to Rafael, it is the main dining room of a cruise ship. And thinks this is somewhere in Mexico. And Dewey feels that it looks an awful lot like Adventure of the Seas. Let's see. Call me feel lost signal. Okay, well, it seems like you're back now, so that's good. Rafael knew exactly what we were talking about, the Norwegian cruise line cruise to Spain and Italy. That's right. And is wondering what happened to Egypt.
Egypt is still on the table for February.
Yeah, and mind you, we haven't finalized anything yet. So we have not booked anything yet. We are still looking into multiple options, really.
Mostly I'm looking into the Spain.
Trying to budget a little bit, see what the possibilities are there. And we'll go from there. But yeah, Egypt is certainly still on the table as well for February. Linny Lou says that it thinks it's a dining room on a cruise ship. Okay. Daniel thinks it might be on the Norwegian Epic where this picture was taken. Raphael is asking October of what year?
This year.
Yeah, that would be this year. Tranquil Mystery Covers is saying Great Gatsby Dining Room in Grandeurs, aka Windjammer Cafe. Whoa, very specific guess there. Duiko saying you don't have me booked yet. Raphael says, is that the crown on one of the royal ships? Crown where? What crown do you see there, Raphael? I'm not seeing a crown anywhere. So yes, multiple guesses coming in. If you think you know where this is, let us know. And momentarily we will tell you if we have seen the right answer. Raphael says, can this year, especially if I get a job already on a 7-day cruise? Yeah. Inside the crown. Oh, okay. So as in like the area of the ship that will be the crown. Who knows? We'll be letting you know here in a little bit. If you have any guesses, let us know. And if nothing else will be coming in, then we're going to let you know where this picture was taken.
Oh, I also want to bring up too, for those of you that are maybe thinking about it, as far as it is on the Norwegian Epic, and that would include the drink package. It would also include the Wi-Fi. It includes specialty dining, and it includes like $50 per cabin towards shore excursions in each port. And there are 6 ports, only one day at sea. So every day you see something exciting.
That is right, yes. Now, however, maybe you can tell a little bit more about the stop. It stops at Civitavecchia, but
yes,
that's not Rome.
No, it's like 40 miles away from Rome.
Yeah, so what if people would want to visit Rome from there? Then what do they do?
There's actually transport, and you can go on different excursions. So, and those are, of course, available to book through Norwegian. You can also look into booking shore excursions on your own, however you want to do it. So there's lots of options. The only thing that we would be doing as a group would be going on the cruise. As far as shore excursions and anything like that, anything you want to book can be either with us. We'll let you know what we're booking, or you could book it on your own. So however you want to do that. Hopefully, if we get a big enough group, we'll be able to get some extra amenities, which would be great. If not, it's still a great deal.
Yeah, for sure. All right, more comments coming in here. Tranquil Mystery Covers, because oh shoot, I'm wrong. Raphael's guessing the rotating restaurant in Niagara Falls. That's not a bad guess. Daniel says lots of walking on that cruise. It's a great cruise. Did this one back in 2010.
Oh, wonderful.
So Daniel has done it. So Daniel, that said, whenever you went to Civitavecchia, did you go into Rome from there? And if so, what was your experience like? Nick says deck chair rearrangement room on the Titanic. Well, if it would have been a Titanic, we would not have been sitting here anymore, probably. Let's see here. And talking to Raphael there. Okay. Well, I think it is...
We were at the rotating restaurant.
We were, but that that was back in 2015. Dang, that's six years already. Wow.
I know, it's been a while.
Yeah, that was a great little trip to Canada, though. I really enjoyed that. Very much enjoyed that.
I could go for Niagara Falls.
Sure. I mean, it's a great time of the year to go there.
When Canada opens.
Yeah, whenever that might be.
Free the Canadians!
That's right. Hashtag free the Canadians. Okay. So we have had multiple guesses coming in, and I would say the closest one came from Tranquil Mystery Covers. Very good. This is one of the main dining rooms on the Grandeur of the Seas. Very good. Now, mind you, the Windjammer Cafe, if I recall correctly, was actually the buffet on the Grandeur of the Seas. So, but yeah, this is
the Great Gatsby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It could very well have been the Great Gatsby.
Might have been.
But it was not the Windjammer Cafe. Was the buffet there?
I don't know. I don't know, but this was on the Grandeur of the Seas.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So very good. Trenico Mystery Covers for guessing that pretty much right. Well done. I think I saw some other comments too that were quite in the direction. Raphael was not as precise, but yeah, cruise main dining room. That was not wrong for sure. Dewey was not far off when he said Adventure of the Seas. It was a Royal Caribbean ship after all. Lindy Lou also pointed out dining room on a cruise ship. Very good. So yeah, we had several fellow travelers that were quite close with their guesses.
I want to go to a dining room on a cruise ship.
Do you now?
I want to go now.
Hey,
Gary.
Gary Krabs in the house. Hey, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. And if Eva is around, please tell her hi from us. Glad to have you on board today. I see the Tyler Show has also joined us. Hey, Tyler. Thank you so much for joining us. Good to see you too. Let's see here. Awesome. Thanks, Astronomical Mystery Covers. Daniel says that yes, he did go into Rome, hired a private tour guide, great value. Our tour guide had reservations for us at the Colosseum, and we walked right by the ship's tour. Group standing, waiting in line. Saw so much. Nice. So
wonderful.
So that means that if we were to go there, we can get to the Colosseum. Yeah, I totally want to do it. I mean, if you're going there, how can you not go there? So we have to make sure that... Did you look into excursions for that stuff?
No, I haven't looked into anything yet as far as excursions go.
Okay.
We have to decide if this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, but it would help to know, if there's any excursions.
Won't have fun. I mean, come on, it's Spain and Italy. You know what? It was just terrible. It was only Spain and Italy.
I'm not saying that it would be terrible. I just think that people would like to know what all they can do. How will they be able to enjoy Spain and Italy? Of course, they know they can enjoy Spain and Italy. Gee. And says, my grandson stopped in, so I will have to say bye for now. We'll watch later, but I did click the like button. Thank you so much, Anne. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you again in here soon. And let it be a reminder for everyone else who just stopped in. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that thumbs up for us. We would very much appreciate that. And if you are not yet a fellow traveler, hit that red button, turn it gray, hit the notification bell on. We got something new every week on our channel. Trenico Mystery Covers congratulating everyone on all the guesses. Yes, there was a nice amount that were correct. Or or close to it. So yes, Lindy Lou agrees with you. Raphael says, "Yeah, all of the fellow travelers in the Adventure of the Seas are making me jealous." I bet. Yes. Raphael has been to Rome and is pointing out that Rome is a must-do. Yeah, I cannot imagine it being not worth the effort, Raphael. I mean, there is so much there that I would love to see. I mean, it's not just the Colosseum. It's also something like the Trevi Fountain, like the Spanish Steps, all the ancient sites with like the mosaics intact, dating back as far as the Roman era. Yeah, I mean, it's Rome. What else needs said, right? Call Me V says the best time to go to the Colosseum is when it rains because your pictures are so rich in color. Really?
Oh, that's cool.
It's an interesting comment you're making there. I did not realize that, but hey, thank you so much for letting us know. That way we know that if it does happen to rain on that particular day, that no man overboard, and we will just have great pictures. That's awesome. I wonder if the same would apply to footage that we would take.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I wonder. Daniel's asking whether or not that particular cruise, if it hits a port in France as well.
No, it actually does not.
No, it does not. Basically, what you do is, depending on where you embark the ship, so that's either in Civitavecchia or in Barcelona, either or, and then it takes you across the Mediterranean in either eastward or westward.
And you go to Sardinia?
Yes, it has a stop at the Italian island of Sardinia. Yes, it does.
No.
What?
What other
No,
one?
Sardinia was Cagliari.
Yeah.
Spain, I think, was Palma de Mallorca.
Yes, you're right.
But I'm not...
yeah, that's right.
That was it, eh? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Call Me V also says that if it rains, that the lineups are very short. Good.
That makes sense.
We like to hear that. Rafael says that the Sagrada Familia before the cruise and all Barcelona has to offer.
Exactly.
Of course.
We'll go in a few days early, to be honest.
I mean, granted, I am well, I was. I mean, I don't know the degree to which I would still be familiar with Barcelona, because back in the day, I used to live in the Barcelona area for a year. I was a kid back then, so it would not be a new city for me to go to. But there is still a lot in Barcelona that I have not seen yet. So for me to go back there would be absolutely fantastic. After all those years, it's really been a long time since I've been there. So yeah, I would be excited to go there. Daniel says, on the Naples port, we did Pompeii and Sorrento. Again, private tours. You went to Pompeii, Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool. I would love to visit Pompeii.
Me too.
That is another place that I think would be well worth the effort to visit. Absolutely. And if you go into Venice, then you must take the gondola. Yes, absolutely.
But this one doesn't go to Venice.
No, Venice is on the other side of Italy. Yeah, really on the other side of Italy. So unfortunately, we won't get close to that. But with all the stops in Italy, I'm sure that we'll be able to see a lot. Robert Norris in the house.
Robert.
Hey, what's going on, my friend? Thank you so much for joining us today. If Maria is out there, please tell her hi from us.
Give her a big hug from me.
We're doing good, having a nice little chat in here about the cruise that we are looking into that goes to Spain and to Italy. So what have you been up to? Daniel says we were able to get to the Trevi Fountain and the Spanish Steps as well as the Vatican Square. Oh,
wonderful.
Yes, yeah. You know what? I didn't even think of that, but yes, the Vatican Square.
Oh yeah.
If we could make it there, we could technically add another country.
Yes.
Because strictly speaking, Vatican City is like a city-state, as in its own sovereign thing. So yes, you would get to add another country. Gary is pointing out that the catacombs in Rome might be fun. Oh, I would totally do that. Absolutely. I thought that was, I suppose Rome has them too. But yeah, I would be totally up for that, for sure. Call Me V also has been to Pompeii, just like Daniel, says that it was an awesome experience and the history. Yes, I would imagine. I mean, thinking about it and the volcano eruption and all that, it leaves a lot to your imagination, for sure. Rafael says that he's never been to Barcelona, lots of times to Madrid, but they have a big issue. No playa. That's right. Madrid is located in the very heart of Spain and therefore does not have any beaches. But hey, what Madrid doesn't have as far as beaches is concerned, that city makes up for it with absolutely fantastic parks and architecture. I mean, Palacio Real, the Royal Palace out there, that's a must-see. That is absolutely gorgeous. And along with that, there's a lot of, just beautiful buildings there to see. So if you are going to Madrid, don't worry about the fact that it doesn't have a beach. Robert says that he has been working a lot. Okay, all right. Well, hey, keeps you busy, right? Call Me V says we did 15 days, all private tour guide, only trip I took overseas. Really? Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice. So was that a trip then that took you exclusively to Italy, or were there other countries involved out there that you visited as well? Nick says, I can't wait for all the pizza in Spain. So you don't like Italian pizza then, Nick? Rafael says, I did throw a coin in a Trevi fountain, so that means I am due to go back. Yep. Najuma Brown, hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining us. How are you feeling, Neil? I'm doing pretty good, Najuma Brown. I don't have a lot of my smell and taste back yet, but yeah, while you're asking, I still have a beer sitting here, and we'll find out in seconds whether or not I will be able to actually taste it. So let's first try and smell it. Oh, I have to put forth a lot of effort to even smell a little bit. Very faintly. Now let's try and taste it. Again, I have to say, I'm tasting more than I smell. I honestly, I am. But the good news is, yeah, I can taste this to some degree. So that's good for sure. That's a good development. Call V says Capri was
I want to go to Capri.
breathtaking.
So
breathtaking
bad.
views. Yes, that has been on Kimberly's list. Now, how far out is that from Rome?
There are options that included Capri. I know I saw that.
It did? You know what?
I don't know about from Rome, but maybe from one of the other stops.
But we only get like, what, 1 day in Rome?
I know.
Well, Rome, it's Civitavecchia, so we really need to make a choice then if we were to go for this cruise. Robert saying hi and hello to some of the fellow travelers in here. Good deal. Deb right in the house. Hey, what's going on, Deb? Thank you so much for joining us. She made it. Excuse me, she just got home. All right, awesome. Glad to have you on board. Daniel says that they did the hop on, hop off all over Barcelona. It was a great way to see it.
Bet.
Yes, I can imagine. You know what? That is something that they have a lot in Europe. Those usually they're like double-decker buses. They are not limited to just the United Kingdom alone. Yeah, they have them in Berlin. They have them in Madrid. They have them in Barcelona. They have them in many European cities. And yes, it is indeed a great way to see them. As a matter of fact, I just realized that I was on one of them when I went to Madrid.
Yep, you were.
Yeah, very nice. Colmy V says that the trip, this is in response to the question I asked whether or not that was a trip that exclusively did Italy or not. Yes, it was worth every penny.
I bet.
I can imagine. Are
you going to join us on the cruise?
So, about that trip then, Colmy V, what would have been your absolute favorite part? What really stood out to you?
Woo!
Hey, the Woo crew is here! Woo! What's going on? Ronnie and Elma, our friends from North Carolina. Welcome in, guys. Glad to have you here today with us. Nancy Fields is also in the house. Hey, Nancy, what's going on? Thanks so much for joining us. Let's see here. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says, if you do go to the Vatican City, you have to go see the Sistine Chapel. Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, either you go to the Vatican City or you don't. It's in a museum now. Wow. Nice. Rafael says that he only lost his smell for 5 days, but he never lost his taste. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Colmy V says 3 days needed in Rome to visit the museums. Wow, yeah, I can imagine. I cannot possibly imagine Rome to be a city that you can see in just 1 day. I would imagine that it takes multiple days before you really have seen the major sites that are there to be seen.
Even got a taste for it.
Yeah. What does Robert have here? Fortunately, it's been raining a lot here and keeping the heat down approximately 10 times as much rain as normal. No way. No way. Well, you know what? We have had some summery downpours here that is customary for our area. But I have to say, temperature-wise, it is remarkably cool here. We have had temperatures mostly like in the lower 70s. Not complaining about that. In fact, for a normal workday, that's awesome. That's perfect for me because I work a lot outside. With bringing out all them groceries all the time. So, yeah, it works out. Nick says, if the cruise falls through, there's always the 8 Rius in Spain. That's right. Rio is originally a Spanish brand, right?
Yeah.
So, yes. Call Me V says, in response to the question we asked, my favorite was the seafood in Capri and the sands at the Amalfi Coast and the shop in Venice. Wow. You know what? You describe it like that, and I instantly get my imagination going. Like, wow, that has to be something.
And I do want to make mention too. Please reach out to me if you do want to join us, or you think that this is a great idea, this cruise, and that includes our European fellow travelers.
Yes, absolutely.
Because this would be a great opportunity for you all to travel with us.
Yep, for sure. Call me Vin, and adding to that, but the Colosseum, while it rained, was the best pictures I ever took. That's so interesting. Usually, if it rains, it's always a downer for any kind of picture you're trying to take. But apparently, that does not apply to the Colosseum. That's amazing. Don and Heather just got home from work saying hi to everyone. Good deal, good deal. Dewey says we have been pretty warm and mid to upper 90s predicted by Friday again. Oh, yeah, no, I don't need that for sure. Nick says, as they say, Rome wasn't toured in a day. No, no, no.
That's cute.
I like that, Nick. That's a nice one. Ray Raquisha knows. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you in here, Ray. Awesome to have you with us today. That's great. Ray Raquisha, who from time to time keeps popping in, which is
Always
awesome.
glad to see you.
Yes, for sure. Nancy says, we were in Palm Springs for 3 nights, and it was 122 degrees yesterday. Crazy hot.
No.
Okay, 122 degrees. I mean, I'm going to sit in a tub with ice cubes.
Yes.
That's what I will be doing. That is entirely too hot for my liking. It appears that we have both Texans who travel with us today. We got both Don and Heather. That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Glad to have you on board. So, yeah, Don and Heather who joined us in the Dominican Republic. And as a matter of fact, it wasn't too awful long ago that they published a video about the beach out there.
Yes.
If you want to have a good impression of what that beach was like with all the seaweed, check it out.
Yeah.
They have it available on their channel at this point in time. And it gives you a good impression of why we mostly avoided the beach. Ray Raquisha asking, hope all is well with you guys. Yeah, we're doing good. Having our customary Wednesday afternoon talking here about all kinds of things, really. It's mostly about a cruise that we are... Rome. But it's about Rome as in part of a cruise that we are looking into and doing in October. And it turns out a lot of fellow travelers in here have either done that cruise or have been to Italy or to Rome. And so we're kind of picking their brain right now and seeing what all would be recommended to visit, to see, to do. Troy says, Rome is like London. You visit Rome for 2 weeks and still not see everything in Rome. I can totally relate to that, Troy, because we have been to London and that was exactly our experience.
I love London.
It is an amazing city, well exceeded our expectations, really did. And even now, I could go back to London and go all kinds of places that we haven't been to yet and really enjoy myself out there for sure. Lindy Lou seems to agree with us that is entirely too hot at 122 degrees.
Yeah, there's no
for sure. Nancy also, it's a bit too much for her. Call me V says, I won't be going to Italy anytime soon unless my lotto ticket is a winner. Yeah. Hey, sometimes that is the way of things, right? Lindy Lou pointing out that 122 is stay inside AC weather. Yeah, you got that right for sure. Although I'm not sure if our airco would be powerful enough to handle that kind of heat.
I don't think so.
Nancy says they have cooling stations over for people with no air conditioning in Palm Springs. You cannot live there without air conditioning. No, I can only imagine. That is just not an option. But you do realize, Nancy, in Europe, it is not necessarily customary to have airco in residential homes.
And you know what? And it gets too warm. I do think.
At times
in the Netherlands, like usually people don't have air conditioning, and it's like, and I've been there, and it's been hot.
Well, here's what has been happening the last few years. The Netherlands is typically not a country that is known for its heat. But then came, I think, 2 summers ago it was, maybe, I want to say 2 summers ago, there was like scorching hot temperatures for Dutch standards, like well into the hundreds, and no one had any air conditioning. So it was like, okay, not used to that.
Okay, 75 and better, I want air.
Oh, yeah? 75 is where you draw the limit? Okay.
75. It has to have air.
Yeah. Sounds good, says Ray, about all the topics we got going on. Hey, look, the Duchess of Drinks is in the house. Hey, Megan. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's play the clip for the Duchess of Drinks. Where is she? There, right there. That's right, from the state of Kentucky, that's the Duchess of Drinks tuning in for our International Travelers Hangout. Welcome back, Megan. Dewey says, I would hate to imagine trying to bear with the heat in Palm Springs without AC. Hard enough for me here. Yeah, I know, right? I tell you what, though, that is one thing that I really like about living here in the U.S., that AC is far more customary than it is in
I don't think you could go back without it.
No, probably not. And you remember when I was still living in the south of the Netherlands, I did have an AC.
You did.
But it was like a huge contraption.
Yes.
But it worked. It got the
worked.
job done. Yep. Tyrannical Mystery Covers has to go. Hey, thank you so much for joining us.
For stopping
Hopefully
by.
we will see you next time. Then we get a bunch of meetings and greetings. Good deal. Gary says that 122 is beyond the ability of aircrafts to take off in. Really? I did not realize that.
That's interesting information.
Yeah. Learn something new. Rafael says, I just got the call. I got the job. All right. That is fantastic news.
Yay!
Well, see, Rafael, that's how it works.
Woo!
You come into our live stream, then everyone is giving you those good thoughts, vibes, prayers, everything. And this is what happens. That's exactly what happens. That is fantastic, amigo. Very, very happy for you. So tell us a little bit about the job you got.
Is it an
what
office
is it?
or is it remote? What will you be doing?
What will you be doing? Let us know. Congratulations, of course. That is absolutely fantastic. That you got to have that call and you were in our live stream at the same time. That is
Wonderful.
really, really cool. All right. What else do we have going on? We got a huge woo from the Woo crew here for Rafael for getting that new job. More congratulations are pouring in from the Duchess of Drinks here, from Ray Raquisha. Cheers also coming in from Nick. Good job, Rafi, in all senses of the word. Nice, nice. That's exactly right. Very, very well deserved. Absolutely. It was about time that he finally got a job that they said, yes, we want you. That's awesome. Lindy Lou has her AC set on 76.
Ours is set on 65.
Yeah, we like it cool for sure. Some cheers coming in for Rafael, also from Don and Heather from Texans Who Travel. Gary says that for a Boeing 737, it cannot take off above 54 degrees Celsius. Okay, so 54 Celsius, that is well into the hundreds, like really well into the hundreds. Interesting, though. Didn't know that. Dewey cheering on Rafael. So is Troy. Call me V celebrating. Everyone is celebrating. Rafael getting a new job. Deb right here. Lindy Lou. Gary. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Heather here. And also congratulations coming in all the way from Scotland, Rafael. How about that? Nice. That is so awesome. Nancy says, we saw a plane in the air today while driving home dumping fuel from both tanks. At first we thought it was on fire. We'd never seen that before.
No.
What? They're dumping fuel from both tanks? Why would you dump fuel?
I don't know enough about it.
That ain't cool. Wow. All right. Well, and then we are once again caught up with some comments. I see we almost have 30 people in the chat here. So with a lot of people that just, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Do it now.
Yes, we'll get there.
I want to do it now.
Just wanted to issue a quick reminder for everyone who's just joined us. Please remember to hit those thumbs up for us. It helps us out, helps our live stream out, grants us a little bit more favor with the YouTube gods, and they know that we can use that for sure. So, please do. And be sure that you are a fellow traveler indeed by having clicked the red button so it's gray with the notification bell on, because we got something going on our channel every week.
Yes.
Okay, so Kimberly just suggested to do Fellow Traveler of the Week. Yes, we do have that. So stand by, stand by. Here we go. Gary and Eva!
Yay!
Woo! All right. Congratulations. You have become the new Fellow Travelers of the Week. What can I say, guys?
They're fantastic to travel with.
Absolutely.
We enjoyed their company so much.
I mean, the support we have been getting from them, the company that they were during our trip to Dominican Republic. I love Eva's sense of humor.
Oh, my God.
It's absolutely hysterical.
Amazing.
Well, speaking of sense of humor, Gary himself has no lack of that either. But also stepping up to the plate when it was needed.
Yes, which is appreciated.
And that has been noted by us. We have, really taken note of that. And everything added up, guys, this is nothing but well deserved. So thank you so much for everything basically you do for us, for our channel, how involved you were with our group trip. We really, really enjoyed your company, and we sure hope to travel with you again at some point in the future.
Like in Europe.
There you go.
In
That would be a way to go.
You're going with us, right?
Yep. All right. Let's see here. Looks like Ray Requisha was having a good laugh over you being you, basically. Yeah. I want to do it now.
No!
Yeah, that is classic Kimberly, Ray. Classic Kimberly for you. Don says our seaweed video from Punta Cana is getting some major views. At least for us, it is a lot of views. Yeah. Oh, right. I saw that. When I watched
like how many?
It was well into the 300s. Yeah.
Great.
That's awesome. Yes. Now, if only those people would hit that button for them as well, and hit the like button, and hit the red button, that would be great. But yeah, view-wise, it was definitely good for them. Yeah. Ravel says, thank you all. Oh my gosh, it's actually a job I did before from 15 to 18. The guy I trained interviewed me. Weird. LOL IT for Honeywell site.
Okay.
Awesome. Nice. Well, congratulations once again, Rafael. I'm very, very happy for you. Very happy for you. Gary says 65 degrees. Don't ever come to my house. You will melt. We keep it at 78. 78? Yeah, I would melt indeed. Congratulations are starting to come in for Gary and Eva from the Duchess of Drinks here, from Deb Wright. Looks like the Stokes keep it a little less warm than that, 73. You know what? I think people would freeze in our house.
Probably.
Yeah, they would freeze. I mean, we like it cool. Congratulations also coming in from Heather. Gary says planes dump fuel to get to maximum landing weight, usually done for emergency landings. Oh. Well, hopefully that had nothing to do with an emergency landing, what the filters were pointing out. And if it did, then hopefully that emergency landing went well. Ronnie and Elma pointing out to us that the Krebs are great people. That they are. That they absolutely are.
Now,
totally
just so
agree
you know, Gary, because you and Eva are fellow travelers of the week, you each get 1,000,000 points. And those are redeemable in Spain.
In Spain,
yes.
Not in Italy, in Spain.
No, it has to be in Spain.
So only during one day of that cruise they would be redeemable.
No.
Well, 2 days.
At least 2.
Okay, all right. Nick D goes, yay, Gary and Eva, you got 1,000,000 helicopters. I think Nick is making a reference here to the helicopter tour that Gary and Eva did in the Dominican Republic. It was a bucket list thing of Eva's. So they really enjoyed that. Let's see here. Sweet, says Gary Grabs. Well, like I said, it is nothing but well deserved. Really enjoyed your company on the trip. I'm very much looking forward to traveling with you two again. Lindy Lou says we were flying to Hawaii once and had to turn around because of mechanical issues, and we had to dump a bunch of fuel before we could go back and land in LA. They made us prepare for an emergency landing. Ooh.
How scary would that be?
Yeah, that must have been some not so great moments while on a plane. Nancy is telling Gary that definitely something was wrong with that plane. Well, you would think if something really went wrong, it would have been all over the news later on. Dewey is also looking forward to more travels with Gary and Eva. Anne has returned. Welcome back, Anne.
Hi.
Welcome back. Thanks so much, sis Gary. You're absolutely
welcome.
most welcome. Absolutely. So obviously you do not have a YouTube channel, but for us that is not a reason not to pronounce you fellow traveler of the week. It really doesn't matter whether you are a creator or not. If you support us or support our channel, support what we do, travel with us, anyway, really.
You're a fellow traveler.
Right. It's as simple as that. If you're a fellow traveler, that's a good way to put it. If you're a fellow traveler, you can become a fellow traveler of the week. It's that simple. Rafael pointing out that he did not get a notification of the seaweed video that was posted by the Texans Who Travel. He's going to watch it after this. Good deal. Yeah. It really gives you a good impression of what that beach was like. It shows you both what it actually was, but it also gives you a bit of an idea of what the beach could be like with some proper maintenance. Looks like the Stokes cannot wait to travel once again with the Krebs either. Ray Requisha says, love you guys, gotta get ready for my physical therapy. Everyone be blessed. Hey, thank you so much for popping in, Ray. Always good to see you in here, and hopefully we will see you in here again soon. Lindy Lou is applauding Gary and Eva. Awesome, awesome. Gary says, yeah, you try cooling 5K square feet. Yeah, that's a lot of square foot.
You know what? We just have window units. We have gas hot water heat. So we just cool the room we're in. Yeah,
that's right. And congratulating Rafael on his new job. Gary says, you forget we have access to free condo in Barcelona.
I didn't know that. How would I know that?
We did not know that at all. What do you mean a free condo in Barcelona? We need more information here.
Yes.
More information required, Gary. Maria Norris in the house. Hey, what's going on?
Thanks to you, Maria.
Thank you so much for joining us. That means that we got both Norrises in the house. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I miss you, Maria.
I really miss hearing the "Ay, Roberto."
I
know. That really became a thing during the trip. I really, really enjoyed that. All right. Good.
I want to go see Robert and Maria.
Well, then you need to get on a plane, go down to Florida. That's how you solve that. Okay, so we got some more going on, guys. We also have a travel vlogger spotlight of the week, which is we have a nice little clip for. Here we go. That's right, that's right. Okay, so how is Travel Vlogger Spotlight different from Fellow Traveler of the Week? Well, it is different in that for Fellow Traveler of the Week, we choose one or more specific people to proclaim as Fellow Traveler of the Week due to their support for us and for our channel. Whereas Travel Vlogger Spotlight is more so to also give back to our community, but more by using a specific video that they published. So if we come across a video that we think is very interesting or nice to watch, and it didn't have as many views as we feel that they deserve, then we just point it out in our live stream and make people aware of that. So what did we pick for this week? We picked a video by our fellow travelers from the RV community, RV on the Wayside. So you might be wondering, what the heck am I looking at here? Well, you are looking at a car wash for RVs. Oh, okay. So Kimberly's popping out for a moment, has to go to the small room. So anyways, let me tell you a little bit more about this video. It's about 2.5 minutes long, not a very long video, but it shows you exactly how you go about having your RV washed. And I personally never gave that any thought. I should have known, though. Obviously, RVs need maintenance. RVs need to get cleaned as well. But how that worked, I had no clue. So, I watched the video, and I was actually expecting some sort of an oversized car wash, like huge brushes and whatnot. No, this was actually a team of people that really did some thorough washing of the RV, and if you watch the video, you will notice that they really did a thorough job. It comes out looking brand new. So check it out. It's a very interesting video. I learned something new. Didn't know how that worked. Now I do. All right, going back to the chat here, see what we have going on. Deb Wright says, I'm still hanging on for the Mardi Gras in September. Good, good. Yeah, don't give up on that. It's really a volatile, maybe volatile is not the right word. It's really up in the air, really uncertain as to what's going to be happening by the time September comes around as far as cruising is concerned. It does appear that cruise lines are trying to get to be up and running again. But, What's
the question?
Okay. I'm going over Deb's comment here that she's still hanging on for the Mardi Gras in September. And I'm explaining that, it's kind of really hard to tell because there's so much changing all the time.
They'll be good. Yeah, that's going to be going.
Oh, okay. Kimberly is far more certain about that than I am, but Kimberly says it's going to go. So, okay. Anytime you are welcome in Florida, says Maria here. Oh, I'm sure that's going to happen at some point. Lindy Lou says, very scary. We had one daughter with us and one at home, and all I could think was she was going to lose her whole family. Yeah, that must have been some very, very scary moments indeed, Lindy Lou. It's referring to that flight that they were told to have to prepare for an emergency landing. Whoa, yeah, I can only imagine. Tell you what, I remember a time where I was on a plane. I don't think I was with you flying at that time, but it was either from Pittsburgh to somewhere or from somewhere to Pittsburgh. I actually think it was from somewhere to Pittsburgh, so it must have been a connecting flight. And we were going to land, and then all of a sudden, we start really going up in the air fast. Like, really fast.
No!
Like, can't do this. And we never found out what exactly happened. The crew remained completely silent about it. I am sure something was going on, but to this day, I have no clue exactly what it was. Maybe they had to change their altitude suddenly because of oncoming traffic, or I don't know. But that was some interesting moments. And what I remember, the one passenger next to me was kind of getting concerned about that. But yeah, it was quite some interesting moments there. Okay, going back to the comments in here, some meetings and greetings. Good deal. 72 here. That's the temperature inside Rafael's house. Wow, you guys really keep it warm. Troy says, what are the tentative dates for S Spain? All right, Kimberly, what are the dates?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm looking at mid-October. Okay, so figure mid-October. Now, we can play with that a little bit because the prices are all about the same. Now, it's not going to be the last week of October because people have already told me that doesn't work for them, and some people are going on a cruise on the 31st. So
yeah,
think of probably we can do starting with the last couple of days of September into October. We can go the first week, second week of October. That all works. So I just basically need to know from everybody if this is something you want to do, if you would plan to go, and if there are dates that work better for you than others. Because we want to travel with everybody.
Yeah, exactly. And that is another reason why we have not finalized our decisions yet, guys. Yeah. We try to be considerate of what everyone else's availability is, or at least as much as that is possible.
And I know it's a short time.
Yeah.
Now we are going to eventually get with the Woo Crew, and probably do something a year or better out.
Well, we have several things planned with the Woo Crew.
Oh, it's just difficult.
Because there is Egypt that we're still looking into. We're still interested in that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, either a cruise or...
we talked about doing...
Not all-inclusive even.
Well, no, we had actually talked about with the Woo Crew doing a group cruise.
Right.
Maybe a couple of years out.
There was that, yeah. So, yes, there's going to be a lot coming up there. Rafael asking, is that Rolling Rock beer? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Gary asking if I went back to work. Yes, I started last Monday, Gary. Then last Monday, this Monday this week. More than likely, another plane crossed the active runway on approach. Have that happen a few times. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that would sound logical. Yeah, for sure. And you have cruises in November and December.
I do.
Okay, have you been all over the place in such a way that you've given the impression that you have a cruise every month in like later this year?
Why do I have cruises in November and December? I'm not aware of them.
Yeah. Ronnie and Alma say that the itinerary sounds great. It would be awesome. Just don't think we'll be able to do it. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. That is a bummer indeed. Gary says, I could be retired next January. Good. So, Gary, does that hint at your presence for Egypt? Because, we are looking into doing Egypt in February perhaps? But again, guys, this is still all up in the air. We have not finalized anything. We have not booked anything. We want to first toss suggestions out there, see who is interested in what, and kind of take it from there. Lindy Lou asking if Gary is a pilot. Dewey goes every month. That's my job. That's right. Dewey has a very, very busy schedule for as far as travel is concerned,
and we got to get Dewey into it.
I know. Rafael says, yeah, we have a cruise October 30th and December 5th. So there goes my 2 weeks of vacay. Yeah, yep. That will do it. That will do it. All right. All caught up there again. Let's see. Oh, that's right. You know what we haven't done yet?
No.
We have not said hi to our lurkers yet. I know. Anyways, I see Frosty is in the house. Hey, Frosty. Hey, big shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Gary says he has not been a pilot, but he has logged millions of miles. Well, hey, there you go. Not you, Kim, me, says Gary. Frosty's going out with his girlfriend. All right, enjoy, for sure. And we are going to indeed say hi to our lurkers out there. Here we go. That's right. Time for a little bit of lurker appreciation here, because we have noticed that we do have a lurker community that's backing us too. So in light of that, we just want to take a moment to say thank you for all your support. If you are hanging in the back there, somewhere in the shadows,
yes,
now would be a great time to make yourself known. Say hi to us. We would like to acknowledge you. Thank you for being here with us. And that way we know who you are. Kenny says that he is still out there listening and watching in the background while eating dinner. So what do you have for dinner, Kenny? Let us know and enjoy. Let's see here. Raphael is asking Dewey if he's on the Virgin with them.
I want to go on it too. I didn't do the thing, but I want to go.
See, okay.
Dewey, can I go with you?
Listen, going by what I have seen of the Virgin cruise ship, it's like a floating IKEA.
I know, but I would go.
It does not appeal to me. It just doesn't. All right, what else? Let's see here. Anne says we can only do one cruise a year. We're already booked every year to 2023. Oh, yeah. I gotcha. We understand. Gary, then cruise in February 22, but interested in Egypt as long as we go to Abu Simbel. Yes. Of course, Gary, if we're going to Egypt, you can count on us really going for all those sites that you must see in Egypt.
Yes, definitely.
So there's going to be Abu Simbel, there's going to be pyramids, there's going to be
I'm going to Alexandria
the necropolis. Yeah, of course.
Would you open this for me?
There you go.
Thank you, though.
Alsjeblieft. All right. Robert says that he just gave a thumbs up. All right. Awesome, Robert. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And let that be a reminder to everyone else who hasn't done so yet to hit those thumbs up for us. We very much appreciate that. And be sure to be a fellow traveler as well. And you do that by hitting the red button, provided that it isn't gray yet. And be sure to hit the notification bell as well, because we have a lot going on our channel every week. The Woo Crew says that they're going on a Virgin Cruise December 5th with Raphael. All right. Good deal. Nathan Rita in the house. Hey, what's going on? Nathan Rita, regular here in our live stream. Thanks so much for coming. And says, and including 2023. Okay. Raphael! Oh my goodness. Celebrating that he is going back to work. And he does so by... letting us money. Yeah, giving us money. Okay.
Yay!
Not going to complain about that. Thank you so much, amigo. Very much appreciate it. Let's get the clip out for you. You like the plane and the boat, so here we go. Thank you so much once again. That is Rafael and Amanda from Visos Travel for their super chat. Much appreciated. All right. Let's see here. Dewey says that on October 30th is the Mardi Gras cruise with Alida Loca, and December 5th is Oasis with Josh. Is back-to-back Virgin cruises are in September. Wow. You really have quite the schedule out there. That is really, really awesome. Good for you. Rafael says that he's going to do the Virgin with an open mind. I don't want to be swayed by Emma or others. It wasn't so much Emma who sways me, Rafael. It is more, observing what I see in the videos about Virgin, and it's like, no, this is not for me.
He likes buffet.
Oh, yes. So that is already one strike right there. That's a major strike. A cruise ship must have a buffet. It's that simple. If there is no buffet, then I'll be skipping that ship. That's really what it comes down to for me anyways. Troy says, I've always thought of going back to Kuwait, but I question going back.
Yeah.
So, Troy, what would your motivation be
for
going back? Because I'm sure you got one. So, Kenny, in response to us inquiring about the dinner he is having, he says, I had ham and pepper jack cheese sandwiches with mustard and Carolina Reaper fiery hot sauce. Woo! Sounds like you like spicy food, my friend. Nice. There's Cindy congratulating Rafael. Gary says, time for the cannon.
Okay.
Time for the cannon. Oh.
Or just do the cannon. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
He just likes it.
Is Gary being incredibly generous again?
He's always generous. If he wants the cannon, do the cannon.
Well, of course I'm going to play the cannon for him. Seems like we had a PayPal. Oh, my goodness.
Gary!
Gary. That was not the point, of us proclaiming you fellow traveler of the week. Of course, we're not going to object, my friend, but
play the cannon.
That was not necessary. Thank you so much for yet even more support than you have already given us. So here we go with the cannon once again. There it goes. That is for Gary Krabs. Time for the cannon, as he said. And indeed, it was for his very generous PayPal donation. Thank you so much, my friend. Very much appreciated. Rafael says, love that excursion every time you play. That is like I go back and see a whale. Yes.
I know.
Okay, so that particular super chat clip, so that we played for Rafael, the plane coming down and being on the boat, that was taken during an excursion on which we went swimming with whale sharks. And I maintain to this day that is one of the most coolest things that I've ever done in my life. Absolutely. Amazing excursion. I cannot possibly recommend doing that enough. Are whale sharks huge? Yes, they are among the biggest animals in the whole world. But they are very gentle. They're truly gentle giants. And the experience is second to none, guys. I mean, if you ever get the chance, that's what you want to do. Cindy says, my mouth is burning just reading that, what Kenneth is eating. Robert says, unfortunately, can't make it. We'll be on a cruise once a month until 2023. Whoa. Wow. You're all the way booked, huh? We're getting a good old Lard coming in from the Woo crew here for what he's eating over there. Nice. Rafael says, it's a shame our videos of the whales do not have the views we deserve. Yeah.
I know, and it makes no sense. They're fantastic videos.
Yeah, I don't get that either,
and
Rafael.
You know what? Doug and Nikki's did the whale sharks too, and theirs never got the views either.
That's right. Because as a creator, at least I'm sure you have the same thing. But there are some videos that you make you just like better than others, simply because you put more time and effort into it, and you got a very nice result, or the good shots, or something real special. With the whale shark. Or exactly. And that video, I don't mean to brag, but it has it all. It really has it all. And like I said,
it's exciting.
It's just one of those videos that I made that I simply like better than other videos I made myself. So why that is, I don't know. Apparently it just doesn't go over well with the YouTube god. So, oh well, such is life. Kenny says that he very much loves spicy foods. Well, so do I. But Carolina Reaper, that's a bit extreme in my opinion, even by my standards. So then, Troy, in response to the question we asked him, when I was in Kuwait in 1991, the smell of decomposing body was still heavy along Highway 88, a highway of death. Ooh.
Yuck.
So why go back there, Troy? Why would you want to go back there? I mean, is it for closure or, I mean, clearly you do have a motive for going back there, but I would like to find out what is it? What is it that drives that desire of you to wanting to go back there? Oof. Yeah, that's a whole different kind of travel.
Oh, and if you were to go back there, there is a shelter that I am acquainted with that actually does rescues for cats from Kuwait. And they are always looking for people that will be returning or going or whatever that they can get some of these cats on a plane with to bring here to the United States.
Yeah. Troy is confirming that yes, it would be foreclosure. Okay, yeah, I could totally understand that. You know what? It isn't too long ago that I forgot where I saw this, but I watched something. It had to do with the landing in Normandy by the Allied forces during World War II. And it was about one German soldier that got reconnected with a former soldier of the Allied forces. And they were like opposing soldiers at the time. Mm-hmm. And the one guy ended up behind, the German guy ended up behind the one machine gun and mowed down thousands and thousands of people there. And he really didn't feel good about doing that. And then years and years, like decades later, he got to meet the soldier from the Allied forces. And they kind of, in a weird way, connected.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing ever because they were life and death enemies at the time. Mm-hmm. And then years later, they ended up kind of like going back to that particular spot.
But it's really a shared trauma.
Reflecting, it really is. It really is. Going back to that same spot, like, okay, this is where it all happened, like decades and decades ago. And I cannot possibly imagine what that is like to go back there, all that death that took place, that you helped causing back there, and then looking back on that with someone who at the time you could have killed.
Yeah.
That I cannot fathom that.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but fascinating nevertheless to watch that on wherever I watched it, that YouTube documentary. Had to be one of the ones. But yeah, that was really a very touching story, basically. Very touching story. All right. Let's see here. So yes, there will be a closure for Troy. The Woo Crew saying wow in response to the story I just told. But yeah, I'm telling you, it was really, really interesting to watch that meeting between those two soldiers. Rafael says, okay, my phone is at 1%, so I probably won't be able to see the rest of this good live stream as always. Hey, Rafael, thank you so much for joining us. And of course, thank you so much for your super chat, my friend. And hopefully we will see you again shortly. I'm sure we'll talk through WhatsApp or whatever. But hey, congratulations on the new job once again. Like I said, me and Kimberly, we're very, very happy you got this. That is so awesome. And better yet, you got that phone call during our live stream. I mean, what else can we wish for, right? Okay, I see that our mascot has arrived, little Eddie. There he is.
Hello.
And the screen is over there, Eddie.
It's over there.
You're going to say hi?
You can say hi to everybody.
Anyways, in about 5 minutes from now, I do believe that Sherry from Sherry Awesome Sunset is going to be going live. She recently changed her schedule, informed me about that. So if there is still a moderator out here in our live stream who could, if it is available, that is, drop the link, the direct link to Sherry's live stream, that would be great. If you are going over there, please be sure to let it be known that it is a TTT rate. We would very much appreciate that. It appears that Eddie is done with his screen time. Yep, he is.
He's done.
So, yeah, Dan is happy to see Eddie. Nice.
He heard him on the phone. Eddie was barking.
You told me that him and Dan's parrot
had a good conversation.
Nice. Rafael says, hey, we shared a lot, you and me, being together when we reached milestones, and now job search. I know. The list just keeps growing, amigo. The list just keeps growing.
You can share Corona.
In a relatively short amount of time that we have known each other.
Yeah.
That's quite incredible how much we have already shared.
First group trip.
Kenny likes Eddie. Beautiful and cute dog. Thank you so much. And here is the Duchess of Drinks, who has put in the link to Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel, to her channel. Thank you so much for dropping that. All right, the time has come for us to start calling it a day. We have already gone almost an hour and a half. Yes, it has been going fast indeed. Because we're having a good time. We're talking to everyone. It's really, it's just us talking travel. You know that is when you start talking travel. Time flies.
You know what? October's too far away. We need to go somewhere sooner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Throw some more suggestions in the mix, Kimberly. Why not?
I think so. I think we should go to Mexico.
Anyways, sure. Go back to Mexico again. We're getting a few more comments in. Nancy loves Eddie. Rafael says, so did you ever see the last question on the Love and Marriage show? Yes, we did, Rafael. Yes, we did. What can I say? We're flattered. We'll say that. We're flattered. Kenny says, great show as always. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. So what else do we have coming up, guys, on Friday night? So the day after tomorrow already at 11 p.m. EDT, that is. It's going to be time for our Night Owl edition again. Night Owl edition is all about kicking off the weekend in a very fun way. So we'll be playing All Roads Lead to Travel, our ever more infamous game that causes a lot of laughter usually. So we'll be playing that, just having a good time, hanging out with all of you. That is the idea. Then on Monday is going to be the next vlog of the Rio Palace Bavaro, the all-inclusive resort where we stayed at in the Dominican Republic. This time it will be about the room where we stayed in. So if you're curious as to the room where we stayed in, that would be the vlog to watch. It's going to be taking place at 4:30 p.m. EDT. And then following that Wednesday, we are back to our usual live stream at 5:30 p.m. EDT. All right, few more comments before we take off. Rafael having a really good laugh here, I guess, over the way I addressed his question. Edge in July, LOL, says Dan.
Gee.
Oh, that's funny. Rafael says, is that accent, LOL? I suppose so, Rafael. I suppose so. Kenny says, see you on Friday while doing my own live stream and watching and supporting y'all at the same time. Well, hey, we appreciate that, Kenny. Thank you so much. It was great to have you in here with us today. It was great to have all of you with us here today. Big thank you to all of you. Special thank you, of course, to all of our moderators that showed up today. Made sure, once again, that everything went nice and smooth. Also, a special thank you, of course, to our super chatters / donors today.
Yes, thank you.
So that is Rafael from Visos Travel for the super chat, and Gary Krabs, him and Eva, our new fellow travelers of the week, for their PayPal donation. Thank you so much for that. If you haven't done so yet, on your way out, please be sure to hit those thumbs up, guys. We would very much appreciate it if you could do that for us. It helps us out a lot. Heather is looking forward to the upcoming vlog on the room. All right, good deal. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV.
Bye.
Bye.